That actually looks really good. Where did you get that from?
The church.
Oh, excellent.
I have to put it back in the fridge when you get up.
Yeah, to change my hat.
Oh, yeah.
Hello!
What's up, guys? Louis, you're wearing the wrong holiday. It's Thanksgiving, not Christmas.
You said holiday, and in America, we do Christmas with all of it. I'm just kidding.
Go change.
I'm going to go change.
What's up, guys? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We're doing a video. Hope you can hear me. I think it's on the right microphone. And we wanted
technical difficulties.
We wanted to celebrate it by wearing special Thanksgiving Day outfits. Ah!
Howdy.
I got a hook, and he got a hat.
That's right.
It's a cowboy hat. So
it's supposed to be a pilgrim hat, but I'm going with cowboys, and he's going with pirates.
So we couldn't find. We went to the Dollar Tree and couldn't find anything for Thanksgiving.
We should get a bigger budget.
We got a hook and a cowboy hat because we figured that was close enough, right?
That's right.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Oh, man.
He's going to try and keep that on the whole time, and I'm going to try and keep this on the whole time.
It's very difficult.
Yeah, this doesn't want to sit on my Superman hat, but I don't want to take my Superman hat off because it's my Superman hat.
Just going to wear it on top.
That's right.
All right, let me see if I can get the zoom a little bit better. Just stay right there. Oh, I will. About to fall over.
I will. Don't fall over.
Yep.
You might hook yourself.
Oh, that's much better.
Whoa, what did you just do? You magicked it.
Yeah.
I totally,
You're in focus now.
Yeah, I'm not used to that.
All right. Sweet.
Here, let me go to our Facebook page and tell them we're live.
That sounds good. New, hold, potentially. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let me see. There it is. Sorry, I should have thought of this sooner.
Welcome. Somebody's watching.
Hi.
We're wearing our special Thanksgiving Day attire.
That's right.
Cowboys
and pirates.
That's right. So,
just like the Pilgrims did.
So we just wanted to two hats are superior to one. That's true. That's true.
This is very true.
And if you didn't notice, underneath his Superman hat, so he's hiding his secret identity
as a Superman fan.
But yeah, so we just wanted to come on, talk about comics and stuff and things that we're thankful for, you know. I guess first of all, you know, everybody's been saying this, and I don't think it can be said enough, right? That we're very thankful for Stan Lee, and it's really sad to see him go. Such a great man, wonderful creator of comics, and inspiring, you know, millions of people to love and write comics, and just a great guy. So we'll miss him, but we're thankful for all the years that God blessed us with him. And so, yeah, that's the first thing we're thankful for. You on our channel. I did tell people that we are on. Did tell people that we were coming on, but anyways, publish. All right, there we go.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out this whole smartphone business.
I'm gonna try not to kill anybody with my hook.
That doesn't sound like any fun.
Try not to kill.
Yes. But no, Stan Lee, that guy, he should be at the top of our list because without him, half of those movies that are popular nowadays wouldn't be popular. So I'm thankful for his example, fighting for things like race rights and things of that nature through what I like to call the pill in the mashed potato method. You know, sometimes kids need to take medicine and they don't like it, so they end up taking their pill in their mashed potatoes.
Hey, someone else joined us. Welcome. We're
And,
celebrating Thanksgiving with our special stuff.
That's right. Cowboys and pirates.
That's right.
Just like the Pilgrims did.
That's right.
Anyway, no, seriously, Stan Lee, he was an innovator in the way that he helped us see things. He took white characters and helped us understand through their mutant condition what it's like to be different, and that's really cool. I did a whole public speech in community college on the history of the X-Men, and that was one of the points that I brought out.
Yeah.
That he was fighting for the rights of truly disenfranchised people, minorities, ethnic minorities and that sort of thing through his writings. And I was plus he had super cool bad guys like the Sentinels and Juggernaut. Can't go wrong with Juggernaut.
Yeah, so we're very thankful for him, and I mean, just the legacy. I mean, Marvel is Marvel today
because of
Stan Lee. I mean, Jack Kirby too, but
right. But I mean, Stan Lee, even after Jack Kirby went and took his stuff to DC and made his name there as well, Stan Lee stayed and built Marvel. I mean, he brought in key guys like Marv Wolfman and Roy Thomas. I mean, if I asked you to name a comic book that Roy Thomas or a Marvel character that Roy Thomas didn't write after, because he took Stan Lee's place, he was sort of his chosen successor. So you'd be hard pressed to come up with one that he didn't write.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So that's one thing we're thankful for, Stan Lee and his legacy. So
and other comic book creators we're thankful for.
Like Roy Thomas, he created the Invaders. He created the Vision, Scott Squadron Supreme, which is the Marvel version of the Justice League.
I'm thankful for Mike Grell right here, signing my poster and my #1 issue. That was awesome of him. Yeah. Of course, I wish I could have been there to meet him myself, but that's how
he would have talked his ear off though.
Probably. Yeah. Probably. Although he talked my friend's ear off, so
that's what I'm saying.
I would have loved it, every minute of it. So that guy's pretty awesome, and he made Green Arrow the way Green Arrow is perceived today. Yeah. So I'm thankful for that.
He certainly contributed a lot.
I'm thankful for Marv Wolfman. We've got he's my favorite writer.
Mug, who created Nova, the real Nova. He created Blade. He created Cyborg, Raven, Starfire.
Made Nightwing.
Yeah, into Nightwing. Yeah.
Made Tim Drake.
That's true. That's right. I forgot about that.
Let's see. Who else has he created?
I mean, Deathstroke, the Terminator.
Deathstroke.
Trigon.
That's right.
Brother Blood. I'm going to mention him just because.
Might as well, because we mentioned the Teen Titans. He's my favorite. So yeah.
Yeah. No, he's great.
Thankful for him. Thankful for all of our subscribers.
That's right.
And there's people watching now. Thank you. This wouldn't happen without you guys. I mean, it might, but we'd be kind of bored and lonely. So thank you for enjoying and watching.
Let us know what you're thankful for.
We're thankful for you guys.
Family.
That's right.
That's what Thanksgiving's about, right?
That's right. We're thankful for our families. I'm going down to the beach to visit mine this weekend. So that'll be fun.
My family lives nearby, so I get to be thankful for them all the time.
Thankful.
That's right.
I'll do my air quotes with my hook.
Yeah, that's right.
Thankful.
On the post, I said, "We are live."
I saw that. I said something.
Okay.
We are live.
So
yeah.
What else are we thankful for? Excellent artists.
That's right.
George Perez. He might be at the top of my list. He's drawn the Avengers, the Justice League, the Titans. Yeah.
Is it Ramada Jr.?
Yes.
Ramada
yes,
Jr.?
He's good
that
too.
guy's really great. I like all of his stuff.
Yeah, you love that Nightwing cover he did. I looked at
second hook. Yeah.
We thought, well, he wouldn't let me buy one.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to be a pirate too.
I thought
cowboy pirate.
Yeah, I mean, we could switch halfway through the video if we wanted.
You could I don't know. I like my cowboy hat.
Yeah, I mean, you can still have it.
Reminds me of Walker, Texas, Chuck Norris.
Yeah. We were going to be a pilgrim and an Indian, but
that's right.
Apparently, Dollar Tree doesn't have those things.
And apparently, they think they're offensive or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, all they had was Christmas, and I'm a big Christmas fan, which I'm thankful for Christmas
and Christmas music.
That's right, and Christmas music
all year long.
So I listen to it all year. But
my son refuses to sing anything but Christmas songs before he goes to bed sometimes, and it can be the heat of July, and he's busting out.
Yeah.
Go tell it on the mountain, stuff like that.
That's fun. That's fun. I'm thankful for Comicy for making me love Superman.
Oh, so while I was
and Gleason for drawing it.
Comicy's writing Detective Comics.
I know.
number
I'm so
1000.
excited about that.
I'm excited.
Oh, he's writing 1000. I know
He's
he was
writing
up-
1000.
I knew he was writing up to it. I didn't know if he was.
Yep. No, I read it today while I was waiting for a meeting. I
Okay.
saw that. Yep, 1000.
So I'll be picking up Detective Comics.
I'm picking up Detective Comics. It's gonna have Arkham Knight in it. So.
So that's
It's
fine.
1000. You have to. I mean, if it's 1000, I feel like you have to buy.
Well,
it.
when Action Comics 1000 came out, we're like, okay, we've got wherever we end up next year, we've got to go get Detective Comics.
Yes, it's in
1000.
March. March, I saw. So
I'll have to drive down and we'll do like a live stream with Brandon or something.
that would be awesome. What do you think, Detective Comics number 1000, Brandon?
So we'll
Do you think we'd be here buying these?
No. Oh, sure. We took a picture last time.
That's right.
But
so we'll have to up the ante on that.
Thankful for Play for Life Comics over in Wake Forest.
Local
and
comic
Brandon
store.
for supporting it.
That's right.
I mean, we're thankful for all the comic book stores that are in Raleigh. We go to all of them. But I mean, we frequent Brandon.
We like him. He's nice.
He's a great guy.
And he has his prices are comparable to other comic book stores.
Yeah, they're very good.
I love that he has a dollar bin.
Yeah.
I'm cheap.
Well, we've been talking to him for a while about getting one, and he finally got
and
one.
keeping one because he had one when he was at the other place, but then he moved. So
got me a Hook Beard.
Yeah,
you can call me Hook Beard.
Hook Stash.
Hook Stash.
Hook Stash.
Hook Beard.
That's Hook Beard.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's gonna.
We'll go with Hook Stash. I like Hook Beard. I'm going with Hook Beard.
All right, Hook Beard.
Even though it's a stash.
I'm thankful for the craziness of comics. We were talking earlier. Yeah, you can get crazy stories like Doctor Doom sending the Fantastic Four back in time where the Thing dresses up like a pirate.
Yeah.
And he had a hook. I mean, I'm thankful.
We were talking about that earlier.
All right, and so comics are zany. They can have life lessons like tolerance for people of different ethnicities, or crazy pirate stories.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thankful for comic book friends. We can hook and shove it. Get to hang out and talk with people and trade comic books, or we don't usually trade. We usually just
borrow,
borrow or give each other. But that's so much fun, and we're able to do this channel together.
Yeah.
So I can't really think of anybody else that would really do all that.
Yeah, you're my first real comic book friend in a really long time, so it's been nice.
Yeah.
It's an outlet I wouldn't have if we weren't friends.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy reading up on the stuff and checking in on various things that are happening in new comics, and I still track down the old stuff tried and true stuff that I love.
I got to get you back into comics, so that was fun.
That's true. That's true. I did pick up. I have been picking up. Hello, Danzier. We've been picking up the new Fantastic Four book, Cowboys and Pirates for Thanksgiving.
Arg.
Danzier, just to catch you up there, boss. I don't know. What was I saying? Oh, new Fantastic Four. The Thing and Alicia are getting married. I'm looking forward to that.
Thankful for the Fantastic Four being back.
That's right. Hopefully it stays good.
And I'll be thankful when Dick Grayson and Wally West and Roy Harper are back.
As themselves.
I'm thankful for future things that will come.
Yeah. I'm thankful that after a while those things do come back.
Yeah.
Like I'm hoping that Aquaman doesn't stay memory lost.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll get it back.
Amnesiac. Amnesiaed.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Amnesiaed. Can you be amnesiaed?
Yes.
This from the guy earlier who was throwing around fancy words. What was that word I used earlier?
I don't remember. It's in the other video if you want to go check. No, it wasn't bamboozle. It was something about the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, no.
Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It's there. I like big words, and I cannot lie.
Great.
Comic book amnesia. No. Aquaman has amnesia.
Yeah.
And it's a pain in the butt.
I don't know if he has it or is he about to have it.
He's about to have it, but it annoys me to no end because they just did this story with Rick Grayson having amnesia.
Yeah.
He has such amnesia he doesn't even remember his name is Dick.
Yeah, he sort of remembers because everybody tells him. But
That's not remembering. That's being told something.
okay, fair enough.
I don't remember that the weather's going to be warm today. I forgot that, but you told me, and we
I
experienced
thought it was
it.
going to be cold. It was hot.
It was.
But
It was really
Thankful
warm.
for the one day of warm weather where I could wear shorts and flip flops again.
In the middle of November.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, we are in North Carolina, so
Yeah,
You
the
never
weather
know.
is unpredictable.
you
here.
never really know how it's going to turn out.
I
yeah.
enjoy good food, like you showed at the beginning of
Oh,
the
yeah.
video.
That food is good. So I helped pull apart that chicken. So
Oh, it's chicken and not turkey. Huh?
sorry, turkey.
Oh, I was
Whatever
like,
that Thanksgiving meat is. There's
that
ham in there
bird
too.
we eat this time of year.
There's-
No offense to
There's
to
ham in there.
vegetarians.
There's ham in there too.
What?
I think. I mean,
I didn't look. I saw
there's supposed to
gravy.
be.
I saw gravy in a roll, and I'm like, that's good enough for me. Oh.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, I'm thankful that we've brought the comic books to multi platforms. So we have on movies, we have on TVs, comic
Cartoons.
books, cartoons, video games,
Comic strips in the newspaper.
Yeah. So
Spider-Man, Superman, stuff like that.
what is the classic Thanksgiving raccoon? Never heard of that.
The classic.
But I will say,
is that what you have there? Bacon crafted curtain for Thanksgiving? That's not too bad.
I will say one of my favorite
It is a delicacy.
Christmas movies is Robbie the Reindeer, which is weird. It's just weird animated show. It's supposed to be a goofball version of Rudolph the Reindeer. It's fun. It's hilarious.
I hadn't heard of it.
It's got some Star Wars quotes or references in there too. Use the nose, Robbie. Use the nose. On their heads. I can't barely read that.
He's talking about the raccoon that the traders. So he's like a coonskin cap.
Oh, okay.
Danny Boone or something.
Okay.
Well, if he had his mullet, it'd probably look like that.
I used to have a mullet. It was awesome. Anyways.
I used to have a rat tail 20 years ago. It was longer than 20 years ago.
Yeah.
25 years ago. It was not awesome.
Yeah.
It was pitiful. Yeah. Don't do a rat tail. There's no coming back from that.
But I'm thankful for just in general, people writing fictional stories to inspire and to challenge us toward, our lives so that we can be better and, we can experience new experiences through other people's eyes and through even fictional characters' lives and, stuff like that.
Yes. I was looking into the Iliad the other day.
Yeah.
There's a really cool scene toward the end of the book. A major character has died, and his wife is talking about his son experiencing fatherlessness.
Huh.
And that scene is particularly moving. And if you're unfamiliar, it's in book 22. I looked it up. I have it actually bookmarked because it's a very I don't know, gut wrenching kind of scene. I remember reading it to my wife as I was reading through it, and to know that people live through that even now, that kind of fatherlessness. Yeah. So you said we were going to talk about books, so I just figured I'd go old school.
Yeah. I'm thankful for writers like Tolkien and Lewis who wrote.
But not this Lewis. He's talking C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis. I say Lewis as in C.S. Lewis. I always forget that you're with me.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. People say it in my. I say it, and people are like, "What? What are you talking about? Are you third personing me?" And I'm like, "No."
Lewis. He was a great man. He is awesome. The best writer I've ever met.
Am I dead?
Ow,
am I dead?
Oh, man. That Lewis guy.
Certainly thankful for science fiction, right? Like Star Wars, Star Trek.
Let's go. Harry Potter.
Personally, big next gen fan for Star Trek.
Use my other hand.
There you go. His hook is moving. Is it sentient?
The the hook period is past.
So, in case you watchers are wondering, yes, you're supposed to be alive. Watchers should not die. Marvel, I'm talking to you with that. But no, seriously, we're just being goofy here. We're just enjoying some time together. It's Thanksgiving week, and
Oh, thanks. We're thankful
woo-hoo!
for you guys.
Yeah, third person joined us.
We're
Mr. Woo, welcome.
thankful for everybody again that
Yeah.
watches and that likes our stuff, subscribes stuff. Yeah, so we enjoy talking to you guys, and we enjoy making these videos, talk to each other, and talking to you guys. So let us know if there's any more topics you'd like us to talk about.
Doesn't have to be specifically related to comic books, but try for science fiction, that kind of thing.
So
what are you guys thankful for? Dan Zier says he's thankful for us and Superhero Chat. Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's good to be thankful for family, right?
Right.
And we're family here.
I'm thankful for my family. Actually, it was my dad who got me into science fiction.
Is that right?
What
was your start?
Star Wars. I've said that how many times?
I don't know. Keep saying it.
Star Wars. It's my favorite. It's the best. I love it. It's what got me into everything. I'm thankful for George Lucas for creating Star Wars, and
I think he'd still be doing it if he hadn't gone back and edited the originals.
I'm thankful for my dad for watching those with me. I remember when I was in high school, we watched. We were both real sick, and so we stayed home and watched the whole first trilogy. It was great.
Oh, I think you told me that. Yeah. Bacon Crafted Curtain asked, "Does the classic sitcom Perfect Strangers count as science fiction?" To that, I say yes, sir, because Balky was definitely from another planet. So, Shadows of the Empire, ever play that?
That's the Lord of the Rings one, I think. And if that's true, then yes.
Unfortunately, I don't play a lot of video games because I don't have a whole lot of time on my hands.
And it's kind of like a Arkham Asylum meets Lord of the Rings. So it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Or no. It's like Arkham Asylum, Assassin's Creed, and Lord of the Rings. No, I meant Star Wars game for. Oh man, I love that game. Shadows of the Empire. That's what you're talking about.
Can we agree that the N64 was the greatest?
N64 is the greatest console in my opinion. I guess our opinion.
Anybody who argues elsewise is ridiculous.
So I've never played Dash Rendar, whatever that is. Sorry, but I did love Shadows of the Empire. That game was excellent, dude. Like that until other than the Rogue Squadron, that one was by far the best Star Wars game out. I did enjoy Star Wars Pod Racers. That was okay. I mean, when it was in the time, Episode 1 came out as kids, that was fun to play. And then I enjoyed Dark Forces, which was on the computer, and that game was amazing. I think I played Dark Forces 2 the most. That was the best. And then because Kyle Katarn is my favorite Star Wars character, hands down. Spoiler alert for any future videos. I love it. Jedi Knight series is great. You got Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. Those were great on the Xbox. I guess you can play it on the computer too, but of course now Knights of the Old Republic is the best. So that game. I'm thankful for all the Star Wars games, for George Lucas and all that stuff. I haven't really cared for anything new that's come out for Star Wars as far as video games. But Battlefront 2 on the Xbox was amazing. Or maybe it was 360. Yeah. I didn't really care for the newest two Battlefronts, but, I would love a Kyle Katarn movie.
I think it was on the Xbox
series.
I feel like I remember playing that Battlefront game.
The second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was good too. But, man, there's so many good characters that Disney is ignoring, because they don't want to pay copyrights probably,
right?
But they want to have their own get my hook quotes.
You only get to do 2 though, like one hook finger.
Yeah, man. Me and my friends used to play Battlefront 2 all the time, and we would have like a galactic conquest, and man, I would play that by myself, do the campaign mode, and take over, like go through the what was their code names? I don't remember, but it was really great, really great. So I'm thankful for Star Wars because it really got me into comic books. It got me into sci-fi. I mean, I watch most of the shows I watch are kind of basically, or movies are basically like reminiscent of Star Wars because of sci-fi. So, I mean, that's how I got it.
Yeah, my interests lie all over the place. I like random stuff, so that's how I know about Perfect Strangers. I grew up watching that junk. It led to Family Matters, which is one of my favorite sitcoms. But I grew up watching cartoons, Super Friends, Fantastic Four stuff, anything that looked cool. Yes, well, that came later. I was I was old enough to appreciate that when it first came out. As far as the cartoon show goes, I was too little for the comic book because that came out when I would have been about 3 or something. Yeah. But no, my favorite show as a kid was the A-Team, and it was very comic booky.
Yeah.
Mr. T was my hero.
Mr.
T was my hero. That
the fool.
He walked around like he was a living comic book character.
Well, doesn't he remind you of the Thing?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, they totally have that.
He's always fighting the Hulk.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
No, they were friends. They were friends on that show.
Well, they were, but they always fought each other. Like they always.
Oh right, they were button heads. Just like
and had to fight by the end.
So everything I needed to learn before kindergarten, I learned from the 18 about friends. I mean, think about that. It was 4 guys. They were really good friends, and they looked out for each other.
Yeah.
He got the blessing of reruns, and I got a couple of first runs, and then it was reruns.
Yeah, that was really good.
So yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Lord of the Rings lately, and I love that. Man.
Oh, the soundtrack? Yeah.
No. The
books.
The book.
That's right. Audiobooks. That's something we're thankful for, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's really helped me catch up on reading a lot of books that I haven't finished because I'm just so slow reading. But audiobooks, man, this isn't a sponsor, but I found this new one called Hi Books, HI Books. And for like $10, you can listen to as many audiobooks as you want. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. Like, I've got all the Star Wars books that I've wanted to read lined up. I've got Lord of the Rings, been listening to that. They don't have Harry Potter, so I was disappointed, but you can find that in other ways. But I love Hi Books. I listen to it all the time. Yeah, actually, I went to the store. We were going to the store today. We were sad because Brandon's closed, but thankfully there are other comic book stores, and we got some Dark Crystal stuff, so I'm excited about these. That's a cool cover, I think.
That is a sweet cover, yeah.
It's got a little dragon thing. Yeah. But yeah, so should be cool. I'm excited about those. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm excited because there's been a lot of really good DC comics that have come out like this last week or so. Let me see if I can't remember them.
Superman's right here.
Well, I read. I know that people don't like Bendis, but this was a really excellent book.
I kind of thumbed through it.
Even Lewis liked it.
Yeah, I thumbed through it, and I was like, wow, Bendis wrote this? This is actually good.
Yeah, I know, right? And then Supergirl, that was excellent. Supergirl's been great. I'm going to do some reviews on these, but Darth Vader.
Ooh, Darth Vader.
I know that's Marvel, but, whatever.
Good's good, though.
And I also read a couple older books from DC, which it was the
Sins of
Day Without Adults.
It's right there.
JLA. Yeah, I guess I can go get that. If I can pick it up with my hook.
I want you to do that. Now that I've got the microphone.
Oh, no!
No, he won't let me. Back to your regularly scheduled superhero chat. Already in progress.
Okay. Let's see.
World Without Grown-Ups.
World Without Grown-Ups. So, really awesome. I just read through these. They're
it's a Young Justice.
They're thicker than a
prestige format, I believe is how they call it.
Thicker than a regular.
Look at that artwork. That's good stuff. right there.
And it's just super fun. Like they're a bunch of kids, and it's Tim Drake, Bart Allen, and Connor Kent, and they're all having fun. And of course the adults are pretty funny, especially because Plastic Man's in it.
That's right.
And
Yeah, no, that's a good.
He's
Justice
hilarious in that issue, or those issues, and it's great. It's really good.
Speaking of the Justice League, we were reminiscing about our love and thankfulness for the Justice League cartoon. We'll probably do an extended video on that sometime, but yeah.
Man, thank you, Lord, for the Justice League cartoon, because that thing's awesome. So awesome.
Bruce Timm, Paul Dini.
Thanks for which I guess it started with the Batman animated series.
That's right. And that's still an amazing show.
Yeah.
I almost feel like you and I need to sit down and watch that together so you don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
So you can appreciate all the awesomeness that is.
Yeah. Well, I need to watch it. I need to watch it. I will sometime. Not this month.
Right. Well, this month is almost over.
But yeah.
Time is flying, man.
Yeah, I'm thankful for some of the earlier actors who played iconic characters like Adam West,
Michael Keaton,
and Christopher Reeves.
No, it's Reeve. Christopher Reeve, and it's George Reeves.
Okay, Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeve.
Thankful for those guys. I mean, they really made the characters. So that's really awesome of them.
Yeah. I'm thankful for Batman Begins. I like that one a lot better than any of the other three, or the other ones. I thought that guy totally was like, oh yeah, I got
that.
This.
Was what's his name?
Bale's first one.
Bale, right?
Yeah.
That was great. I mean, I had Liam Neeson. Excellent.
Oh, love Liam Neeson. Isn't he awesome?
Yeah. I can't think of a movie he's done that I didn't like.
Yeah. Well, the A-Team.
Well, I like that movie. It wasn't great, but I enjoyed it. You know,
he was one of the bright spots in the
I liked
swamp that was that movie.
I liked it because it was reminding me of the show. It wasn't that.
How does it remind you of the show? BA didn't pity any fools or beating up any mudsuckers until the end.
Pitied the fool. Well, really, I felt like it brought up old memories that I had from watching it as a kid. You know, I'd also watch Chuck Norris and the Texas Ranger. I love Walker Texas Ranger. So
Walker Texas Ranger is great. Yeah, I love Trevette on that show. He's super funny.
Yeah,
Black Lightning's a great character, James here. I see you mention him.
He's talking about the show.
I know, but I don't like the show, but I like the character. he has such a foot in so many worlds, living in Suicide Slum. He's got that down-to-earth appeal, but he's a school teacher, so he's trying to change things from the inside of the system. Eventually, he becomes Luther's Secretary of Education.
Yeah.
And so he's working for the Justice League to watch Luther close while also trying to affect change in the actual education system. I thought that was really cool because, man, do they need it.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy the shows. Green Arrow is not Green Arrow. So that's my biggest complaint about that one. There's a couple seasons that are lame. Really, when they started trying to bring Sarah Lance back from the dead, that's when it kind of got really bad. This last season or two hasn't been too bad. I haven't watched the most recent one, although apparently the Silencer is in it, which is pretty cool.
Really cool.
I had never really gotten into Gotham. I watched the first season. I really didn't like the character Fish Mooney, but I love the Penguin and the Riddler. I wish they would do more Riddler, but I just got tired of it.
It's coming to an end this season, right? Like the next season is the last.
But
I thought the what I saw of the Penguin was like, okay, this dude will totally work until they get to the Joker. Right. And I thought the show had legs, but it didn't hold my attention for very long. So.
I really like the Flash. It really feels comic booky. They're not they're not afraid to do superpowers. I hate that they won't do certain people like Bart Allen, and they really quickly got rid of Wally West. Like, he should have been on there. But you know, I do enjoy the Flash. Supergirl, it goes iffy. Some of the
up and
episodes
down,
are good.
Yeah.
but some of them aren't.
From what I
which
saw,
is really bad, really sad, because the first season I really loved when they got Martian Manhunter in there. I love it, but they've kind of nerfed him. Like, he doesn't even do anything half the
Well, it
time.
seems like they might be moving toward making him a more focal character. I don't know. I saw.
Well, he's been a
it.
focal character.
I mean, as far as his hero identity,
right? It's just he doesn't do anything in the show. He's just like this. He's supposed to be in the comics a really great detective, but he doesn't. Do anything in the show.
That's sad.
He just runs the DEO, and I don't care anything about the DEO. I want Supergirl to kind of be on her own thing.
Yeah.
It'd be honestly, if she went to space, I bet the show would be a lot better. That's just what they did in the comic book.
It'd be really hard to make it though.
Maybe
budget-wise, trying to come up with different aliens to fight and all that.
Well, I mean, she ends up on another world or something, and it just looks a little different from ours.
You just mean for a season or series, a storyline or something, as opposed to? Oh yeah, okay, that would be great.
And leave some of her other characters that are boring behind, and just focus on them.
Yeah, no, that'd be great.
Or her, I should say. Focus on her. She's the reason we want to see it, not all these other.
Right. I think one of my favorite things from that show was the Superman, the guy that got.
Oh, he was
Superman.
good.
He did so great.
Really good.
Like there's this one scene that I play for my kid over and over again, where he's talking to Perry on the phone. It's like the introduction of Superman to the show, and he's all like, "Oh no, Mr. White. Of course we're not talking about you. We're talking about me." And it's so great. And he's like, "Well, nobody says Grace. He's just Ghost."
Yeah.
It's like
Great
just
Scott.
Yeah. And then he helps Supergirl save an airplane or whatever, and they land it, and just it ticks all the boxes.
Good stuff.
For how it's like, how can you get Superman right on this show, but screw him up in the movie?
But I guess that takes us to, we got to be thankful for Superman, because he's the one that started it all. Right. And the guys who created him.
Cowboys and Pirates, y'all. Cowboys and Pirates.
If those two guys hadn't, risked it all to do a Superman,
that's true.
We wouldn't have half of this channel wouldn't exist, and we wouldn't have all the comic books that we have today.
Since we're talking about that, two young Jewish guys take a German thought about the Übermensch, the Superman, and turn it on its ear and create, without question, the greatest superhero of all time.
That's right.
That's America, folks.
That's America.
Well, not America, because in America they would have gotten an even worse treatment. America, yeah. When people say America, they're like, oftentimes America and something stupid about America.
I'm just saying, like.
I know you're saying how you're saying it. I'm just saying.
America. This is America.
Dan Zier mentions mafia bosses from Gotham. I love when they include like mafia, mob boss type things in the background of series. Like in Batman, you've got Black Mask running around doing things in the background. In Superman, you've got Inner Gang. Spider-Man and Daredevil, you got the Kingpin running things. I always enjoy those kind of stories because the payoff is usually pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. And then Batman, because he was number 2.
Yes, Batman.
And I mean, without Batman, I wouldn't have my favorite 2 characters, or 3 characters really, because of Green Arrow.
That's true.
Wouldn't have any of them. So thanks to those guys for creating Batman. Yeah. And I mean, really, DC for creating all their characters, and Marvel for creating all theirs. And
yeah. And all the other companies copying Marvel and DC.
So
I'm kidding. They're original characters, but still, there's a lot in common. You think about Image in the 90s. So much of what was being done there was a rehash of what Marvel and DC had done, but with slight twists and that sort of thing. So, Bad Rock was The Thing, or Mighty Man was Captain Marvel. Things like that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I thought all these things, a lot of the series we watched and love today wouldn't have come out. Like even the stranger ones like Farscape, Stargate. I've never seen Babylon 5 or Battlestar Galactica, but I know some nerds watch that. Star Trek wouldn't have happened.
Hey man, without
Star Wars
Battlestar
wouldn't have happened.
Galactica, the guy who played Face on the A-Team wouldn't have been on there.
Huh.
Because he started on the original. He was Starbuck.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, thankful for all these superheroes because they really started a lot of the sci-fi shows that we love.
I mean, the comics that I read have really helped me inform my thinking on a lot of like real life issues, like how to deal with conflict in your family, amongst your peers, how to navigate the, railways of life, so to speak.
Yeah. It is. I liked Farscape. They, the main two characters ended up both being on Stargate SG-1 the last couple seasons, which
that's awesome.
Which aren't as good as the rest of SG-1, but I enjoyed them. It was good.
Were they the same?
It was good to see the same acters together. No.
Okay, I wasn't sure. That would have been neat if they had crossed over.
There's a funny episode where she is pregnant and she's talking about all this, and like you can see her, but the people that she's talking to can't. It's kind of weird, sort of. But she's talking about getting pregnant and stuff, and she's using somebody else's body for it. And
that is weird.
And she's like, I don't know, like she's claiming basically to have been impregnated without, doing the deed. And she's like, I don't know, is there any other story? Have you ever heard of this before? And Teal'c, he's a bigger black guy, Christopher Judge.
Is that the dude that we had the?
Yeah.
Yes, I love that guy.
He's like Darth Vader. he's an alien. He doesn't know our culture, but he's watched it. Like the main character has made him watch a bunch of stuff like Star Wars, and so he's like Darth Vader, and the other's like, I don't think so, but he's he's right because it was funny. You have to watch the show. It's great, really great sci-fi show. But
that is hilarious.
But yeah, so I mean, thankful for a lot of stuff. Ultimately we're thankful for our Christian faith and church. Actually we wouldn't be here if it weren't for that because we wouldn't have met each other.
This is true.
That's how we ended up in the same city and at the same church. So we're thankful for that.
No, I've always lived here.
Well,
he just happened to show up.
I wouldn't have lived here if it weren't for that.
This has always been my neck of the woods. Giddy up, little doggy. No,
I travel around. Bring
on your ship.
Destruction. That's right. Oh me. But yeah. So once again, we're thankful for all you guys for watching,
tuning in,
our videos,
sticking around with our goofiness.
I know they're only so interesting to watch, but we're thankful that you watch them. And we're thankful for all you commenting and liking and subscribing.
Is there anything you want us to talk about before we call this a wrap and wish all a happy Thanksgiving?
Yeah, or anything you're thankful for.
Dan's ear has been pretty active in the comments. And I see there's somebody else watching, but I've lost track of who it might be.
It might be the comments are too high.
Yeah, it might be Bacon Curtain or
the Bacon Crafted Curtain. That's
or the Mr. Woo.
Indeed. Okay.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Excellent.
Thanks for watching.
Bacon Crafted Curtain. Is there anything you would like to hear us pontificate about before we finish?
Thanks for watching. You got anything you're thankful for?
Horror movies or story?
I hate horror movies.
Okay,
I like the horror genre, but I just don't. I can't do horror movies.
So most of mine skew toward Alfred Hitchcock type of things, where it's more behind the scenes than it is truly a slasher kind of flick. But one movie I remember seeing, and I'm blanking on the name. It had Taye Diggs and Famke Jensen. It was something like The House on Hell Hill or something like that. I forget exactly what it's called, but it came out in late. I was about to graduate high school, so 99 or something, 2000, I don't know. And I enjoyed that. Like, it spent the majority of the movie doing that suspense build until you finally get the ghost or whatever. And so, that's my kind of thing. Yeah. I don't like the you scared me kind of thing as much as
I like a lot of M. Night Shyamalan's early work. He did a lot of really good stuff.
Yeah. His early stuff is excellent.
And they're doing kind of a sequel to Unbreakable, which is
Glass, right?
Awesome. I think so. Yeah. So that looks amazing. So I love a lot of his stuff. But I guess the first one he had was Signs. None of them, of course, are really horror. They're more suspense, which is more of how I like it. I don't really care for horror specifically. Right. Although I don't mind. I guess what I don't like is like the intentional scare tactics.
Right.
I'm more like a suspenseful or like dark story. So I love the Justice League Dark. That's been really great. I don't mind some of that. Like the Metal series was good. At least it started out good.
Right, I can agree with that. I did read the early issues.
Some of it was really good, so I don't mind some of the horror stuff. Supposedly, the Immortal Hulk was supposed to be in a more horror type fashion, but
yeah, he's gonna kill somebody with his body soon. I saw that. Yeah, you'll see.
So,
jump scares and dumb like suspense, mystery, things that make you think. Yeah, I much prefer mysteries, murder mysteries, where I'm trying to think of a movie, but I saw the play version of Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. I love that kind of thing, where all the characters being killed off one by one. So it's scary because you're like, who's next? And then, the deed is done and you go into the next one. So I'm hoping that's coming up on because they just made the Murder on the Orient Express. So I'm hoping they continue with those movies. That'd be great.
Yeah, I think I had it for a second there. I had a good one. I forget what it was.
Scooby-Doo.
I love Scooby-Doo. It's great.
Even better is a pup named Scooby-Doo when they were kids.
Yeah.
Man, the jokes with red herring are hilarious.
I like Scrappy-Doo. I know a lot of people.
Yeah, no, I totally dug Scrappy too.
I was disappointed with the movie how they
made him the villain.
Spoiler. I was gonna say one movie I liked that was more horror-like was Seven. That was a crazy, awesome movie. So suspenseful.
Seven? Oh my goodness!
That was crazy.
That's like one of Brad Pitt's best movies. Also, 12 Monkeys. If you've not seen that, Brad Pitt, Bruce Willis, and it involves time travel, so it totally fits with our thing on here. And there's some freaky stuff in that too. Excellent stuff. Yes,
but
Seven is amazing. The Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
You could totally drop Shazam in the middle of that, and it'd still be great.
Shazam!
I'm honestly surprised that they haven't done something like that in the comics.
Yeah.
Because that would fit. I mean, his enemies are the Seven Deadly Sins.
But yeah, so those are some of the things that we're thankful for. We're gearing up toward Thanksgiving. It's getting late now, so
yeah.
Lewis got to get on home to the family that he's thankful for.
That's right. I am thankful for my family, my wife and my children's.
Yeah, I mean, we're always talking about how his wife is so patient with us because we're always talking, and like she'll, oh, someone else came in, welcome. We're always joking about how patient she is when we meet because we're always like talking and busy hanging out, and she's kind enough to watch the kids, so we can do that. So
Which is what she's doing right now. That's right.
Thanks for being patient with us all. I know you'll probably never see this, but
and I love my wife because two things. She lets me do this. And when people like Stanley die, and I say, sweetie, Stanley died today. Even though her response is, who's that? She lets me do this. She lets me keep quite the cluttered office space. My office closet is full of nothing but comic books and boxes. Well, because the boxes have overflown now. So yeah. Yeah.
She's great.
And she's not going to be mad at me when I come home with a new comic book today. I wasn't planning to buy it, but I saw it and then decided to plan to buy it. So.
Yeah, well, we had kind of talked about it before you got to it.
I wasn't planning to buy it when I came over this morning.
Well, there's that, because we weren't really planning on going to the comic book store today.
That's right. We were planning to locate our pilgrim hats and our pirate hooks.
That's right. Well, we weren't even trying to plan on that, but
Cowboys and Pirates. That's what you get, Dollar Tree.
That's right.
If our budget ups, maybe we can get some special effect props. Probably not, but
probably not. But yeah.
Nothing says Thanksgiving like Cowboys and Pirates.
Yeah, so we're real thankful for our family. We're gonna go see them. Hope y'all have got some good plans for Thanksgiving. And
check your local comic store, because our local comic store has 35% off single issues, back issues, and 40% off some other stuff, toys and junk. So check your local comic store. Support your local comic store.
I won't even be here for that. I'll be out of town.
Talk to him on Wednesday. See if he'll hook you up with something. But try to avoid getting killed on Black Friday, because the deals aren't worth it. I've worked retail before, and I'll tell you this: most of the deals can be had at or better prices throughout the year. Just keep your eye out on your local flyer.
Be safe. Watch out for weird people about.
That's right.
You know,
like us with hooks and cowboy hats. On top of,
you never know where we might be lurking.
On top of baseball caps that have Superman logos lurking.
But yeah, so and of course, well, we said it at the beginning, you know, but we're thankful for you guys for making this possible.
We've said it throughout too.
We love that you guys watch and enjoy our content. You know, it's what we do. We love and enjoy it. So we're glad that other people, and it's not just us that enjoy all this. So we thank you for watching, and we thank you for tuning in, for all those guys who were able to come in live, and we got to get on, but we might do a couple videos, some reviews tomorrow. I'm going to try to focus on my family this week. But
he's got some writing to do too.
But anyways, you know, we hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And if you haven't already, if you're interested, we have that comic book giveaway. You haven't seen that video, go watch that.
The clue?
Well, we did add the clue, which was that it was in a live video that we revealed the answer.
I'll just drop this clue. He gave you some hints about that earlier in this video. Without even realizing it.
That's true. That's true.
So that should help you locate.
I didn't even think about that.
Nope, you didn't say it outright. You know, you totally said it.
Sort of. It was
Dan Zier, if you think that's the right answer, go ahead and submit it. But I can't promise that's the right answer.
It's not quite. That's not the right answer.
Yeah.
But you're close.
We won't say more than that. So, we do want you to subscribe. We do want you to, if you're interested in a free comic, you know, we're just trying to do something that the fans would like, and pass on something that we really appreciate. A good comic. See if you might be interested in that sort of thing.
So we got a couple things coming up. We've got I've been working on a Yoda video. If you have us on Facebook, then you've seen that photo. So I was working on that today. So that's exciting. Hopefully I'll have it out tonight. I'm excited. It should be somewhat close to being done. And then, yeah.
That's
Yoda
right.
video.
Yoda video.
It's a long time coming. It just takes me so long to do them. That's why
It's the editing process.
And
he's putting his heart and soul in this one.
I'm gonna try to do a few of them during December. So hopefully that'll happen.
So Bacon Crafted Curtain. If you're unaware, this man doesn't. He's got a number of Yoda videos.
Well, he may have already seen them.
So definitely check those out.
Yeah, they're in the there's a playlist with all of them. If you
that's awesome. So, that's awesome.
We go through them and watch them from time to time.
Yeah, we just sit around and laugh because they're stinking hilarious.
Honestly, we watch our own videos and laugh at ourselves.
That's right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, if you're interested in that sort of thing, there, Bacon Crafted Curtain, you're in for a treat.
Or anybody watching.
That's true. Yeah.
So anyway, so there's another Yoda video coming out hopefully tonight. Right
over here talking about.
Oh,
okay. Well, good. You'll appreciate the one coming up. He's put in a lot of work, and it's what I've seen is phenomenal.
Yeah, so
can't wait to see the finished product myself.
It's a lot of fun. It just takes so much time. That's why I haven't done them in a while. But I'm gonna try to do at least 2 of them in December. So you got that to look forward to. Hopefully,
maybe a Christmas themed one.
Yeah, there you go. And there's a big surprise in this one coming up. So there's a big twist that'll change the Yoda videos forever. Anyways, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thanks for watching. We're very thankful for you guys to grow this community, and we hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope y'all have a great time with your family. So,
Cowboys and Pirates, it's Thanksgiving.
So peace out, guys. We will catch you next time. Peace. And